Openness, conscientiousness, extraversion, agreeableness, neuroticism. Psychologists call them the Big Five. Together, they form the psychological code behind every decision, desire, and disagreement you've ever had. Crack this code, and you'll not only understand people, you'll know exactly how to connect, influence, and avoid dangerous confrontations before they begin. It all started with Dr. Goldberg, a personality researcher who didn't just study people, he decoded them. After decades of research, he discovered that every human being on Earth can be described by where they fall on just 5 dimensions. Doesn't matter your culture, gender, religion, or language. These 5 traits cross all borders, all backgrounds. And once you understand them, you'll see people differently. Forever. Stay with me until the end of this video and you'll learn how to spot each of the Big Five in real life, the exact ways to connect with each type instantly, and what to avoid so you don't trigger resistance, conflict, or awkward silence. By the end of this journey, you won't just understand others, you'll be 10 steps ahead. Because once you see the Big Five, you can't unsee it. Welcome to Mastering Behavior channel. Let me introduce you to 5 unforgettable friends on a 15-day road trip across Europe, and how they each unknowingly reveal the Big Five personality traits, and how you can spot, connect with, and influence them in real life. Meet the gang: Olivia, the curious one; Calvin, the planner; Ella, the social butterfly; Aiden, the peacekeeper; Nina, the worrier. Each one a living example of a personality trait from the Big Five: openness, conscientiousness, extraversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Meet Olivia the explorer. Openness is to experience, creative, and endlessly curious. She's the one with a sketchbook in hand and her head in the clouds, always searching for meaning and magic. In Paris, while others were planning selfies at the Eiffel Tower, Olivia spotted a hand-painted sign down a cobbled alley. Experimental Surrealist Gallery. Free entry. Oh, I have to see this. Who wants to come? Nobody did, but she didn't mind. She wandered alone, notebook in hand, soaking in every abstract brushstroke and scribbling poetry beside a broken sculpture. Connect and influence moment. Offer them new perspectives, ideas, or experiences. Ask big questions. What if? Why not? And they'll open up like a blooming mind flower. Avoid rigid schedules, dismissing their ideas as impractical or too weird. It'll make them retreat or quietly rebel. Say hello to Calvin, the conscientiousness, the planner, the spreadsheet master, the guy who had every hostel booked before the plane even landed. Conscientious to his core. In Vienna, while others slept in, Calvin was already in the lobby at 7:30 a.m. sharp. Okay, team, we hit the museum at 9, then St. Stephen's Cathedral by noon. Let's stick to the plan so we don't miss the opera tickets. No one else came, but Calvin still went. Camera ready, notebook organized, and satisfaction ticking with every completed item. Connect and influence moment. Respect their time. Be reliable, consistent, and show that you've thought things through. They'll trust you and even let you bend the plan a bit. Avoid last-minute chaos, irresponsibility, or being vague. It stresses them out and shuts down connection. Now meet Ella, the extraversion, warm, talkative, energy that walks into the room before she does. In Athens, disaster struck. The rental car broke down outside a sun-baked local market. While others panicked, Ella disappeared into a local cafe. 10 minutes later, she returned with a guy named Giannis, a mechanic from a WhatsApp group chat she'd somehow joined while buying lemonade. Giannis says he'll have it fixed in 15. Also, we're invited to his sister's wedding. Who's in? Connect and influence moment. Be upbeat. Match their energy. Listen but keep things lively. They open up with people who mirror their social rhythm. Avoid long silences, too much seriousness, or ignoring them. they'll feel invisible and disengaged. This is Nadia the nurturer, agreeableness. Kind eyes, quiet voice, the soul of the group. She notices who skipped breakfast, who didn't sleep well, and offers her last granola bar without saying a word. In the Swiss Alps, a disagreement flared at breakfast. Someone wanted to hike, someone else wanted to rest. Voices rose. Nadia didn't take sides. Instead, she slipped away and returned with fresh fruit and a quiet suggestion. What if we split into 2 groups and meet at the lake for a picnic later? That way, everyone gets what they need. Connect and influence moment. Show empathy. Speak gently. Collaborate. They respond to kindness and shared purpose. Avoid aggression, confrontation, or manipulative tactics. It breaks their trust fast. Lastly, meet Leo the Storm Watcher, Neuroticism. Introspective, sensitive, always scanning the horizon for what could go wrong. He feels things deeply, and sometimes painfully. In Rome, the group arrived late to a chaotic hotel lobby. The clerk was rude. The rooms were mixed up. Leo stood frozen, his shoulders tight, eyes darting. He wasn't angry. He was overwhelmed. Later, he sat on the rooftop alone, sketching the Colosseum and breathing slowly. It's okay, just one bad moment. Tomorrow's a fresh start. Connect and influence moment. Offer reassurance. Be calm, patient, and emotionally available. Help them feel safe, and they'll open up beautifully. Avoid dismissing their feelings, rushing them, or calling them too sensitive. It makes them withdraw or spiral. 15 days, 5 personalities. 1 shared road. Each step taught them a truth. You don't need to be the same to walk together. Openness needs wonder. Conscientiousness needs clarity. Extraversion needs energy. Agreeableness needs safety. Neuroticism needs reassurance. So next time you're connecting, pause, notice, adapt. Because influence isn't about changing others. It's about meeting them where they already are. Let's get something straight. No one is just one personality type. Every human carries all 5 traits, but one always leads the dance. It quietly guides how we think, feel, and relate. When you observe it, you can connect better and influence without force. Now your mission begins. This week is your real-life recon mission. You're not guessing. You're decoding. Quietly, respectfully, powerfully. For the next 7 days, treat the world like a human lab. Every room, every call, every chat is a scene. Your role? Observe one person a day. Which trait is dominant? Are they craving certainty, control, freedom, connection, or clarity? Then, make one small adjustment in how you engage. Mirror their energy. Match their rhythm. Ask what they need to hear. You'll begin to notice something. Moments where tension fades, walls drop. Because you met someone in their emotional language, without ever saying a word about personality types. You just learned something most people miss their whole life. But this is just the start. By next Monday, you'll see more, feel more, connect deeper, quietly, powerfully. Hit subscribe because signal readers don't guess. They guide. Watch, practice, and master.